become the man that you needed as a child. Become the man that you need right now in this very moment to overcome the problems and the struggles that you're going through and the areas, the goals, the visions that you need to achieve, right? You need to be and become that man right now, right? That's exactly what you need to do. Take responsibility, be all in, be fully committed, right? Show up to your life and be that man now, right? I grew up with my father not around, right? 2-3 years old. My parents never got married. My mom conceived me at 17, had me at 18 years old. My father was about 20 years old. They tried to make it work, right? I was born in Spokane, Washington. He wasn't living there. He was this and that. He ended up moving there. They tried to make it work for a year or two, but basically since the year 2 years old, I don't have any memory of my mom or dad ever being together, right? My dad left, right? And from the age of 2 to 16 and pretty much 17 years old, I only saw my dad maybe once a year for the most part, like 2 weeks out of the year. Maybe sometimes I was there for a month. Maybe sometimes I would see him on Christmas too, but normally it was, and there was a few years where I didn't see him at all, right? But I would say on average 2 weeks, I saw him out of the year, right? And he didn't have the best dad, so condolences to him and what he's been through. But right now he's homeless, right? Alcoholic, never achieved anything great financial, didn't build a business, didn't build anything great, right? And I don't say that to put my dad down. I'm not going down that, right? But at a very early age, right, I had to look around for father figures that wasn't my father, right? And I was very lost for a long time. Then I ended up at a very young age looking up to motivational speakers, self-development people, role models, everyone you could possibly, fitness guys on social media. That's ultimately why I went down this route, right? Because I started looking up at them and they saved my life. At the age of 13, I was obsessed, right? Because that was my father, right? Looking up to those men where I was inspired and respected them, and they had greatness and they had characteristics and beliefs and lifestyles and all results that I wanted, right? And then I even took more responsibility, right? 16, I was reading books, 16 years old, right? Invested in my first development course for $500 of my own money at 16, right? 18, started investing thousands of dollars, right, into mentorship, hired life coach, hired mindset coaches, hired men's coaches, right? And then went on that journey and invested in a lot of different men. I've worked with a lot of men, make 6, 8, 9 figures. I've worked with a lot of men with successful marriages, right? I've gone on my journey, right? And the philosophy is you need to become the man that you needed growing up. So if you need a man, you need a father that was financially successful, that showed up for his kids, that showed up for his baseball games, that wasn't overweight, that didn't smoke weed or jack off or lust over women or do all that bull crap. That's who you need to become, right? You don't need to become anybody else. You need to become the man that you needed as a kid, right? Become that for your kids, for your brother. I have a brother that's only 7 years old, right? I have a sister that's 1, right? I'm gonna be even though I'm their brother, I'm gonna be the best brother possible, but I might be somewhat of a father figure or a huge role model, right? With everything I do, right? So they don't fall into drugs, they don't fall into weed, alcohol, escapism, living a life without a purpose, just 9 to 5 or poverty, all the stuff that I grew up with, the 9 to 5 mindset, poverty, struggling to pay bills, weed, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs. My dad, lust over women. My dad at 40 years old, jacking off, right? Doing meth, right? Not to put my dad in the bus, but I grew up around that stuff, man. Right? So, hey, I'm going to be the role model for my brother and sister, right? I'm going to be a positive influence on my father, on my mother, of course, on my woman. Right, the better shape I'm in, the better shape she's gonna be in. The more I invest in myself, and the more money I make, the better she's gonna do. The more her family's gonna do. They're gonna see me as a role model, because you got 2 options. You're either going to allow other people to influence you, or you're gonna influence other people, right? So that actually determines if you are a leader or a follower. Are you a leader or a follower? If you follow other people, drugs, video games, escapism, lust, partying, whatever it is, 9 to 5, whatever it is. If you're following other people, you're a follower. If you're a leader, you lead. You lead your own business, you lead your own finances, you lead your own decisions, you lead by your body, you lead by your disciplines, you lead. That's what a leader does. That's what a man does. That's what somebody that takes responsibility, who's a king, stands his ground, stands for something. That's what he does, right? So what do you stand for? What do you believe in, man? Who's the man that you respect and admire in all ways? Who's the man that you needed growing up? When you were a kid, who's the man that you needed just a few years ago? Be that man now. Be him. Who's the man you need right now? Who's the man that you need right now to overcome the problems and struggles and adversities that you have going on with it comes to your body, if it comes to overweight, if it comes to drugs, if it comes to lust, if it comes to escapism, if it comes to financial problems, if it comes to living a life without purpose? Who is the man that you need to become right now in this very moment to overcome those struggles, those problems, those things that you're dealing with, and ultimately reach your goals, your visions, your dreams, right? Become that man right now. Ask yourself, who's the version of myself that is ripped, that is disciplined, that has that mindset, that has that motivation, that has that purpose, that's connected to God, that has that relationship, that has that marriage, that is a father, that is a brother, that is the best brother, the best son, the best father, the best everything. Who is that man a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now? Who's that millionaire? Who's that billionaire that I'm gonna be? Who's that man with that body, that faith, that purpose, that impact, right? And become that man right now. Step into that right now. And that's ultimately how you're going to become that man. That's ultimately how you're going to become that man, by being that man right now in this very moment, stepping into that greatness. That's why I say step into greatness, because you're going to be stepping into that greatness, stepping into your full potential, your true potential, stepping into that purpose right now in this very moment, not holding back. Right? You're going to become the man that you needed growing up, and become the man that you need right now, and become the man that you need to be for your family, for the world, for your community, for your friends, for the world. Man, you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. You don't stop, you don't stop, you don't stop, you don't quit, you don't quit, you don't quit. You keep going and going and going and going. You're persistent. You take responsibility. Committed. All in. Become the man you admire and respect in all ways. You already know this to be true. So ask yourself, reflect on your life, reflect on your values, reflect on your disciplines, reflect on your habits, reflect on your words, reflect on your thoughts, reflect on your energy, reflect on your life, reflect on your relationships, reflect on your business, reflect on your money, reflect on your body, and ask yourself, could I take more responsibility? Could I be more committed? Could I be and become more of the man that I needed when I was a kid, and that I need right now in this very moment, that my woman needs, that my family needs, that my brother needs, that my clients need, that the world needs? Take responsibility, right? And that's how you're gonna level up in every single area of life. All right, there you go, guys. There's your purpose, there's your clarity, there's your motivation, there's your inspiration, there's your love, there's your truth, there's your answer right there. All right, be and become the man you needed as a kid. Be and become the man you need right now in this very moment. And be and become the man that everyone needs and deserves. All right, that's it, guys. All right, much love. God bless your soul. It's Devin Cripe. Devin Cripe. DEVENCRIPE. Follow me, Facebook, Instagram, website, devincripe.com, everywhere. I'm here for you when you're low, when you're lacking motivation, when you're falling into vices, whatever it be. I'm here for you. All right. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't hesitate. Right? If you need coaching, you're ready to get the results you always want, to get the goals you've always had, to break all the vices, to break the chains that have been holding you down, and step into your greatness, step into your full potential. That's exactly what Devin Cripe is here to do, to help you with. All right, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification button so you never miss a video, and don't be afraid, don't be selfish. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait to share this with all of your friends, all of your family, and everyone who needs to see this, all of your followers, everyone, because you know that this impacted you. So it's selfish not to give that to somebody else. The gift in that, give them a gift, a free gift, share it, right? Because people need to hear this message. People need to hear this message. You know they do. All right? So don't be selfish, be selfless. Share it with them. All right, guys? I love you. 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 God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful life. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.